Prime Minister, Bagamasilela, Bafundis, I would have said maybe the members of the clergy and the politicians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I've been commanded by His Majesty to come and represent him here today, whom because of untold duties, probably could have been here by himself to tell you more about the history of the then South Africa till today. Normally, when we are sent by His Majesty, we are used to be given a speech to read on his behalf. Unfortunately, this did not happen today. So, because I've been told the speech in Siswati, I'm compelled now to talk to you in Siswati. The speech but most importantly, Ingosi has sent me to come and congratulate the Masilelas for the noble gesture they have done. All these years till today. Makoko, even though most people do not know much about her, but as we continue talking about that history, that is going to echo probably to the whole world. I would like to believe Mother Teresa happened to be known world over because people happen to talk a lot more about her. So until she eventually was honored with the Nobel Peace Prize. As we keep talking about her, she will eventually get the Nobel Peace Prize. Secondly, we're going to echo about the theme of today, politics versus the religion. We believe it is to remind both sides of their responsibilities to state. State is there to uphold imithetho as well as to make sure much as the church if ikhonela kona ukuthi ayifundise umuntu kuphila ngendlela tawukhona ukuthi aphilisane with the rest of the people. So le theme lena basakhuluma abafundisi lapha nama-politicians. I would like to believe ukuthi labaningi bethu bathinzekile such that sikhumbule ukuthi sikhona lapha nje sikholela ukuthi sitokwazi ukuthi siphilisane lomunye nalomunye. As we were seated, I was talking to Sisi Magetutu, who attested that she herself went to school in Swaziland. She went to school Damanzini as well as the Waterford. I've also heard a couple of other people here, they also went to school to Swaziland. The question is, babhadala malini i-work permit? Student permit. The reason I know for sure during those days, it's our work permit, our residence permit, our student permit. It was as long as I go. Fortunately, the very brothers and sisters whom were educated, Nana were in my school, we had plenty of our fellows from South Africa whom we got educated together. I know for sure there were no student permit. Neither will they be asked about a residence permit. But to my surprise, I've been myself to the South African High Commission, where you would find countless number of our students studying in South Africa. Some will be sleeping on the floor. Just to get to be able to be the first to be attended to, because once a certain time has come, sekuvaliwe until the other days. I also do recall some people like I do remember Bomkhwanazi and the like. Bebasebenza for Coca-Cola and other places. And we knew very well those guys were representing our brothers and sisters, Bangale, BoPAC and ANC. And we were living together as family and as brothers and sisters from the neighboring countries. Eventually 94 came into being, and luckily it's the very same brothers and sisters who happen to be in power in politics on the other side. But how can my a student from Swaziland, be paying a visa like somebody coming from Europe? Or you are regarded as an alien. They don't say whether you're from SADC, you're from SADC, are you South African or not. If not, then a student permit has got to be in place. So that is still the order of today till today. Secondly, let me recall when I was still a youngster. I know very well the late Warutambo. They used to come and meet His Majesty, King Sokuza II. And he would always make sure whenever I meet them, he would take them at the most secure place. Ehlane. Ehlane is not just by the name Ehlane, it's Kangeni. That was to make sure we would see nothing will ever happen to them. Whoever come to visit them that place, it must be somebody invited. Or they would know that whoever has come uninvited would see he must be from the other side. So that reminds me of what the Deputy Prime Minister said about people being harbored at Galobamba at the Royal Palace. I also do recall one of the most important reason the king decided not to build refugee camps, it was solely because he knew would see the ruthless people from the other side. They will come and nullify all of them. So he decided, would see, let our people come and live with us. Emakhaya ethu. And that did happen. Ushilo kumfundisi ukuthi a countless number of people died. Bebafa emakhaya, including our people. Lekusho ukuthi le struggle vele bekunene sasisibambe sonke lenkosi yethu. Lastly, bekunene, I know ukuthi you're so tired. You've been here since the evening. I also do recall the establishment of the Royal Swazi National Airways in the late 70s, 77, 70, 78. The Royal Swazi, it was solely established to ferry ANC neBakaPAC from Mozambique. It would fly from here to Mozambique, and Mozambique to Lusaka, to Nairobi, and to Dar es Salaam. And that is well up at Washalebako. That was after the king had said, Butsi, Emabunu Aita Venafuna Babulana. So he prepared the meager resources Lebegakon at that flight, which some people in Swaziland bacabanga ukuthi kuyadlala. Ningamangala ke kunena ukuthi that particular flight ithe ngabo 94, 95, 96, it kind of ceases to exist. Why? It's because the struggle was over. Kusho ukuthi the Royal Swazi National Airways could no longer sustain itself. Yabe ke phansi yahlala phansi sebabade Royal Swazi. Sesina ending namuhla. Bekunene angisho ukuthi inkosi bengithume kutobonga sekuxoxa nje. Because some of these things we happen to experience and some to be told. Siyabonga kakhulu nebekunene.